back to my channel. This is Paco, if you're new here, from Bad Witch Books. And this is episode 2 of my 12 Witchy book vlog. So if you did not know, if this is the first video you're seeing in the series, all year long I am going to be doing spoilery reviews, vlogs / reviews of 12 Witchy books that are already picked out. And book 1, the first book in the series, the first vlog, which was the one we linked below, is Night of the Witch. So that was the first book we read. And the second book we're reading, which was picked in the February TBR, is Set of Blood and Ruin by Marnie Lares. This is a historical fantasy novel about Lorena. What is her last name? She has a long last name. Lorena de la Casa Tondolins, who is the princessa of New Spain, Mexico. And she is also vigilanting at night as the Masked Pantera, a Zorro gender bent, because this book is a gender bent Zorro retelling, who is trying to save the indigenous people from the tyranny of the Spanish colonial rule. And she is a sorceress, a witch, a shapeshifter, and she uses like a soul magic, which is really interesting. But and that is the premise. And so yeah, that is what this book is about. I am very excited to see what I think of this book. But yeah, I will check in with you guys later. You can see the rest of the vlog now. Bye for now, but you know, you're gonna watch the rest of the clips. But bye. So this is my first update for Son of Blood and Ruin for the vlog you're clearly watching. And I am about like 15% in. I've got like 65 pages read, and I'm enjoying it so far. So far, the beginning of the book was really good. It starts off with our main character Lenora, or as she is called, Panthera, trying to stop a execution, and it's action-packed, a lot of swordmanship and everything, and it's really good. I'm really liking the way the our main character is, because she has a double life as the princesa of New Spain, and also like the vigilante who is trying to fight the corruption of the country, and not the corruption, but I mean it's corruption, but also just the like imperialization. I can't think of the word, but she's trying her best. Incidents happen, and like it's good so far. I will say, with all the main characters, this is the first book I've read where one of the characters, her handmaiden, is from the same tribe that my dad's family is from, originates from, my grandfather is. And that's the first time I've seen that in any type of media, so that's really cool. But I'm enjoying it so far. The magic system is interesting. I am interested to learn more. Like I said, I'm only 65 pages in. We have met our love interest so far, and I do like their kind of dynamic. So I will be checking in with you guys later. So this is me updating for the Son of Blood and Ruin. I am like 137 pages in. I haven't read the last 2 days because yesterday was my birthday, and Princess came, and so I didn't really read at all for that day. I'm gonna try to read a little bit after I update this vlog, but I lost my train of thought. But I'm really enjoying it so far. The action, it's continuing this really good trajectory of like the action is pretty intriguing, and the mystery of where this plot is going. It is taking a little bit more for the plot to roll, but it is the first book in a series, I believe, so I'm very excited to just see where things go. I'm waiting for like the ball to drop. It's kind of like just right now we're still like building momentum. But I'm still enjoying it. Lorena's an interesting character. I liking the world building a lot, and the way the magic system is working, and the way that we are learning about things with flashbacks and stuff. So I'm very intrigued to see where it is going. But yeah, I will check in. Like, something just happened really big, so I'm very excited to go back into it. But yeah, I will check in with y'all later. So this is me updating for, I have gotten to page 290, so I'm more than, very close to the end. I will be finishing it tomorrow, and then hopefully this vlog will be up on Thursday. It is technically Wednesday, and I'm really enjoying it. This book is probably going to be a 4.5. It is not perfect. There's some plot issues that are kind of the plot is all over the place. I'm still really enjoying it, and I am lucky I'm a character reader, that the plot doesn't bother me as much. Like, I could see it bother someone who's more of a plot reader. It could bother them probably a little bit more, but I'm still really enjoying it. The world building is really interesting. The magic system's cool, and I love the main character. Lenora, this book is just meant, like, for me, it hits a lot of my boxes. It has a sassy female main character who's a bad bitch. It has witches. It's Mexican. So it just hits a lot of my boxes. And the romance is better than the last book. It's not like the greatest romance I've ever read with her and our pirate character we meet in the beginning of the book, but I am really enjoying it. I did say this book was gonna be spoilery, so I guess, like, at this point in the story, the prophecy that kind of happens at the beginning is starting to unfold, and it's just really getting good. There was a really epic battle that happened maybe like 40 pages ago that was really turning the knob point for me, and I'm really enjoying it at this point. It will probably be, like I said, a 4.5. It is not perfect, but it is hitting a lot of my niche boxes. So I will check in with y'all later with probably the end of the review. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. So it is now the 27th. So it's the day before this video goes out. And I just finished Set of Blood and Ruin. So let me give my the ending, my thoughts on the ending. It was another epic battle, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this book. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5, which I'll talk about later in the wrap-up, like the full review of it. But the ending was pretty good, and it did leave more to hope, so I'm hoping that is good. There was a bit of part near the ending, like before we got to the big battle, and like a little bit after the really interesting ending near the middle, where it kind of went downhill for me, and which is why it's not a 5 points, it's not a 5-star, but I still really enjoyed this. The next clip will be a full review, but I still really enjoyed this book, and I am very excited to see what comes next. But yeah, I will check in with you guys in a little bit for the review. So here is now the review of Son of Blood and Ruin by Marnie Lares. I'm wearing red to match the vibe, but I think I'm going to give this book a 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. This book hit a lot of niches for me. The best part was the world building and the characters. I thought they were really interesting and really fun. And the magic system and the world building was amazing and great. I really enjoyed that. I think the plot was good for most parts. There was a part where it really dipped for me, but then it quickly, once this little plot thread was taken care of, it knocked in like that for me. So I am very excited to see what happens next and to see where this author grows, because this is a debut book, so I'm going to be a little more lenient on certain issues I have with it, but I still really enjoyed it, so it will be a 4.5 book so far. Highest I've read in this 12 Witchy books. To be fair, I've only read 2, but I really enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you notice, the next video will be for March. I've done the pool in the last TBR, so the next book will be Nettle and Bone by T.K. Fisher, which I'm very excited for, and you can watch in this playlist that this book is in. I will link down below the previous one, the Night of the Witch vlog. But thank you guys for watching this video with me. Bye!